On the Volvo 850s, I've talked to a lot of people that have various setups of boosting and have manual boost gauges hooked up separately from their built-in boost gauge. And from talking to them and getting several feedbacks, it appears that these boost gauges that are built in on the 850s display boost in this kind of fashion. A third of the way is about 5 pounds. 2/3 of the way is about 10 pounds or 10 psi, and all the way to the edge of the white area to the right is about 15 pounds of boost. And so when you're driving your 850 and you put your foot in it and your turbo spools up, you should be getting these kind of boost readings. At watt, the standard 850 is supposed to get about 9.5 pounds of boost, and your R850 should get about 10.5 pounds of boost. And if you're getting more boost than that and you don't have a tune, you could be over boosting. And if you're not getting as much boost as that 10-pound line, then you're probably under boosting and need to get that fixed. So the next part of the video shows my car over boosting or under boosting, whichever it was doing at the time. Okay, that's my cluster there. It's reading the horsepower on my scan gauge down there around 10 right now, and you see my boost gauge up in the top. In a few seconds here, whenever the traffic is clear, I'm gonna put my foot in it so you can see how far the boost gauge goes over and how many horsepower my scan gauge reads. Before I changed my wastegate, it was only reading about 176 horsepower, and the white area of the boost gauge was going over probably about 25% into the white. Okay, I'm about to go ahead and put my foot in it for a few seconds. Seems like it's doing just about the same thing. I sped up from about 50 miles an hour to about 78 miles an hour, and I was close to 5,500 RPMs. I'll double check the RPM max. This was the max RPM for my boost run that I did. I have no idea why, but my car is over boosting again. I thought I had it stabilized by replacing the wastegate actuator and the diaphragm and the blow-off valve, but it's still over boosting. I'm getting ready to put my foot in it, trying to keep the over boosting under control, and it will show you the boost level, and there's some things on the gauge: RPMs, horsepower, load, and throttle position. So here goes. Looks like it's boosting about 15 psi or 12 psi right there for a few seconds. I'm gonna see if it'll go higher here in a minute. Okay, I'm letting the car slow down, and you can see some of this stuff. I'm gonna see how high the boosting goes, see if it goes over close to the limit on the boost gauge. Not quite to the floor, but it didn't seem to go all the way to the end of the boost gauge, so maybe it's boosting right now. We'll see. Well, last time I almost went to watt, and it did not boost beyond the white. It got up close to it for a quick second and backed off, so it may be boosting, heck, I don't know, about 12 psi. But I'll get a real boost gauge and test it here in a couple days, but yesterday it wasn't boosting like this. So I'm gonna swap out the BCS and see if I can get a stable boost. Maybe the BCS is being intermittent. So if you got an 850 with a boost gauge and it's not boosting right, you need to get it fixed. And from looking at and dealing with my boosting and over boosting problems and under boosting problems, I don't know why any car doesn't have a turbo boost gauge. So if you have a turbocharger and you have the ability to add a boost gauge, get one so you can make sure that your car is boosting properly. If you're over boosting and you don't get that fixed, you could damage your motor, and you know that's very costly. And if you're under boosting, of course you're not reaping the benefits of having a turbocharger. So if you can get a boost gauge installed somehow, proceed to do that. If you feel that this information was beneficial, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can also subscribe to my channel so that you can get notification of future videos that I post. Visit my channel. I have all types of do-it-yourself videos there. You can leave questions here and I'll try to respond to them as quick as possible. You can also visit my website at robertspinner.com. Thanks again for watching.